Yo, what's good, everybody? J-Ping here, checking in live, respectmyregion.com. I'm coming to you guys live from Titusville, Florida, our very first dispensary experience ever in Florida for Respect My Region. I'm at Green Dragon. Started in Colorado. You guys got a bunch of stores all over the country now. Yeah. I'm with Tom Grebenstein, market leader for the Florida Green Dragon family. How you living today?
Doing great, man. How about yourself?
I'm doing well, man. You step off the plane, you see all this greenness, you see this water. The only thing I saw weed here in the first hour of me being here. The only thing I'm missing is a gator.
Oh, man, we should have had you up to the grill. We got them in the retention ponds.
Oh, you have gators in the retention pond?
Oh, yeah.
This is getting better.
We got Smokey and Bud.
Yeah. You named your gator.
Hell yes.
Oh, this is what the Florida is going on around here. Tom, walk me through, you as the market leader, Green Dragon, what do you guys do? What are you up to? What's going on here?
So we're a vertically integrated company. So we've got a grow facility up in Palaca, full grow, kitchen, processing, everything that we need to supply the 36 dispensaries that we currently have here in Florida.
Wow.
Spread out all over the place. And we really fit a unique niche in the Florida market where we're trying to make sure that we provide, the highest value at the lowest possible price to the patients that are here in Florida and need good medicine.
You showed me a little bit of the flower from you guys earlier. I'm very excited to dive into the flower in this market. Coming from California, we're from Washington State. I live in LA. I'm used to this West Coast hype, this West Coast weed. I'm not here for that. We're here for Florida culture. We're here to learn about what you guys have going on. Walk me through the different kinds of products that you guys have available here at your guys' dispensaries.
So we're obviously flower is our mainstay, but we also have
And you cultivate your own flower.
We do cultivate our own
flower from other brands.
No.
Okay.
So we do have a full indoor double stack grow. We grow on a proprietary soil blend, proprietary newt blend. 100% organic.
Love it.
And we're putting out 1,500 to 2,000 pounds a month right now. We're just about ready to double capacity on that as well.
Is that going through only your Florida stores?
Yep.
So how many do you guys have?
We have 36 now. We just had one approved last
in
week.
Florida?
In Florida.
Holy cow. I've never talked to anybody with 30 plus dispensaries before. This is insane.
We'll be at 50 by the end of next year.
Here?
Yep, in Florida.
I got a market leader right now. Say, let's go. Green Dragon taking over, spreading them wings.
Yeah. So
out here, getting it in, burning it down. Okay, so you guys grow your own flower.
We do.
You have a kitchen, you said.
Yeah, we got a edibles kitchen. We got BHO ethanol. Looking at putting solventless in the near future.
Come on, solventless, where it's at. We already know.
Yep, no doubt.
Just want that.
We're very well known for our waxes, though, because we provide a really high quality wax product at a very low price. And we're generally on sale days. You can have our wax for $18 to $20 a gram.
Damn. Shout out Dominic. Now that's Dominic Dab's prices. We can slide over in that right here. Pick up 5 for 100. Let's go. Now talk to me a little bit about, so you're able to run deals. You said you're known for your dabs, your extracts. That means your flour and the inputs material's got to be pretty decent.
It is now. To be honest with you, we started out with a mixed light grow that was rented and put out some really inferior flower.
Got to get going, got to get through the learning curve.
Get indoor, get the new grow tuned in, and the results are really starting to show up. We're putting out some higher numbers and some really high quality flower. The kind of flower that an hour after you ground it up, you're still smelling your fingers because you just don't want to let it go. And we're starting to get to that point now.
With 36 locations, soon to be 50, and you're the market leader, you're watching, you've got data points, you're watching things in regions. Florida's a huge state. You got stuff all over the place. Here, middle, stuff in between. What are some of the biggest trends that you're noticing?
I would say that it's the biggest differentiator or trend here is that the markets are so disparate. You've got the Panhandle is very much a flower market, whereas South Florida is very much a dab market, and just really understanding what the demographics of each area are and how we have to shift our products into those areas to accommodate the local need.
And from a distribution perspective, in California and in Washington, 4-hour distances, 8-hour distances, in some cases San Diego to Redding, 13-hour differences. How does that play a role here in Florida with similar distances and geography?
It can be pretty radical. We've positioned our grow to optimize where we're really not more than 5 hours from any point in the state. But if we had to go, say, from Pensacola to Miami, yeah, you're talking about an 11-hour drive there.
Man, that's crazy to think about that. Most people across the country aren't thinking about Florida panhandle down, but the reality is it's 4 to 5 hours east to west up at the top, and then 4 to 6 to 8 hours north to south, correct?
Pensacola's even in another time zone.
Yeah, I learned about one of our teammates is in Pensacola, and I always 3 hours and she's 2.
Yeah.
Same state.
Absolutely.
That's insanity.
It does make things difficult to
So you have dispensaries, different times and closing hours slightly off and different.
Yep.
What, in terms of your guys' dispensaries over in the Panhandle, what is it like operating with like Alabama and the other states around you there?
I mean, we obviously, because we're a medical state, we don't see a lot of cross-border purchasing the way you would in
Like
most other states.
The border stores do crazy money.
Yeah, like, say in Michigan, for example, the border stores are insane. But down here, we don't have that because obviously you have to have a card in order to shop, and you have to be a resident of Florida in order to get a card. So
to become part of this industry and be a customer here, I have to get a medical card.
Yes.
What is that process like?
It's relatively easy. It just involves a qualifying condition, a doctor's visit, and then every 7 months you have to revisit that doctor in order to get a new recommendation.
Okay.
It does limit the amount of product. We're limited to the amount of product we can have under certain routes. You can only buy 2.5 ounces of flower a month, X number of milligrams of inhalation or
Wow. So it's not per visit, it actually tracks you by the month of use.
It does. And it's quite expensive, which is why our patients here have a very well-deserved sense of entitlement and deserve a level of service out of their dispensaries, because it costs them between $400 and $600 a year to maintain a medical card.
Wow. No kidding.
Yeah. And yet we still have 860,000 registered patients in Florida.
So, and that's growing.
And it's growing constantly. Yep.
Do you, making the experience here, I know you said this, so this location has been here about a year and a half?
That's correct.
What is it like opening new dispensaries here? And what kind of process that city, law, cameras, you've got all these things that go into being compliant.
Yeah.
It's always compliance first, right?
Yeah. The OMU, the Office of Medical Marijuana Use, is very involved in the process of opening a dispensary. We have to throw plans by them. They're here for regular inspections. But we've got it down to a system where in the last year, we opened 22 dispensaries.
Holy cow.
With a small team of 3 guys running around all over the state and getting those dispensaries open. It's absolute monumental work. I mean, if you think about just managing the building of a single dispensary can be a ridiculous
People fail at
contractors
that.
and
People fail with that. Just getting it brought to market and open, let alone doing 22 in a year, let alone doing 2 or 3 in a year.
Yep.
That's insanity. What's your favorite thing about working with Green Dragon, Tom?
I think it's the opportunity to have an influence on patients' lives. I'm a multiple qualified patient myself. I know what medical cannabis has done for me, and I love being able to sit down and counsel patients and see them actually affect a change in their life and their health.
To me, it sounds like you have things that you really stand on, that you really care about, and that you represent, you're passionate about.
I do.
And you clearly, choosing the group that you're with, you feel like that some of that, if not all of it, is emulated through the brand.
I do. They give me the ability to go out and express that and to be involved in the community to the level that I want to. And yes, I am very connected with the disability community, with a number of other medical causes that I dedicate my own time to. So I love to get those folks involved and see them get the relief that they want.
I love that. I'm a chronic kidney stones and an IBS patient myself. I've had stones over 15 times in my life. Lorenzo's known me for about 8 years now and has been around that for some of it, and it's not fun. So I appreciate you caring more about health and wellness than most people out there.
I'm with you, man. I had to have one of mine removed, one of my kidneys, so I'm right up there with you.
Rough. So he knew about Green Dragon, Colorado. Mm-hmm. What should people across the country know about Green Dragon, and specifically Green Dragon, Florida?
Well, I think that, there's a long legacy of Green Dragon being in Colorado.
It's a legacy brand, Colorado.
Yep, putting out great cannabis in Colorado and making it a convenient and affordable experience. Mm-hmm. And we're trying to bring that entire experience to Florida and make it, but also conform to the needs of the Florida market while doing it. So, I mean, the idea is that we want people to have a very, very high quality product at a very low price. We don't spend a lot of money on trimming out our dispensaries in order to save cash that we can put back into the system and provide value. We want them to have a convenient experience, to be in and out of here in 10, 15 minutes. There are some dispensaries in Florida where you may be sitting in a waiting room for an hour's time.
Wow.
So really, we just want people not to have to alter their lives to be able to participate in the medical cannabis program.
Green Dragon, man, providing a really wonderful experience, efficient, consistent, quality driven.
Absolutely.
Make sure you guys check them out. If you guys ever visit Colorado, go support them. And of course, if you guys come into Florida, make sure you guys visit one of their 36 locations currently available. And soon, 15 more is coming.
About that, yep.
Got Tom Grebenstein, market leader, Green Dragon, JP, Respect My Region. We're in Titusville, Florida. I'm at my first ever Florida dispensary. And I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you. We'll see you guys in the next one. We out. Peace.